Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do an eyeshadow look using this ISAMAYA Industrial Color Pigments eyeshadow palettes. So if you're a fan of relaxing, soft-spoken beauty content, keep watching. This is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. ISAMAYA Beauty was founded by ISAMAYA French, the makeup artist. Very like counterculture, and I love ISAMAYA Beauty so much. They're about to launch in all of the major retailers, I think. The eyeshadow palette has so many different finishes and different formulas. So this is the shade Sweat. It's one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows. It's like an icy white. It's basically transparent, and when the light hits it, it's a very icy blue shimmer. It's super ethereal. Like, do you see how it's kind of transparent, and as it hits the light, you get that icy sheen? Super magical. Another one of my favorites is this duochrome shade here. It's called Grip. It has like a warm brown base to it, and then it has duochrome gold green sparkles. And these shadows can also be used with a wet or a dry brush. If you wet your brush, you'll get more pigment. There are also different formulas in this palette. Like, see how pigmented this green is. So gorgeous. And then there are shades like this one up here. This shadow has like a putty formula. It's really interesting. It's like a cream to powder kind of. Nice black. If you're someone that likes to use your fingers with your eyeshadow, you would love this palette. Also, if you're someone that just loves artistry, this is a great palette to have fun with. The different shades and the different formulas make this limitless, the way you can layer everything. So I've been wanting to try using this shade Sweat as a highlight on my face for a while now, so we are going to try that today. I'm just using a Rephr 27 brush. I'm just going to place it on my cheekbones. So pretty. I love a product that has like a transparent base like this. You can only really see it once it hits the light. Put a little right here on the bridge of my nose. And on my Cupid's bow. I'm just going to use my finger so you can kind of see it better. Like, isn't that so interesting? Oh, you can see like where I didn't put it, where the light hits. It's just, you know, a white little highlight, natural highlight, and then this just has like a hint of blue. right on the brow bone. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do for the eyeshadow look, but it's not like a solid idea, just kind of like a vibe. So we'll see how it goes. Love that. I'm just using a little microfiber cloth in between just to get any shadow off my brushes. And this one is from Artiste. I am an affiliate with Artiste. You can use code NICO on their website for 30% off. Now I'm going to go into this black shade up here, the one that has like a putty texture. I'm just going to use this really messily, just kind of like as a base almost. Just going to focus it on the outer end of my eye and then kind of bring it into the crease. And it does not have to be perfect at all. I'm going to be layering lots of shimmers on top. I'm going to take that Refer 27 brush, hopefully it's clean enough. Just sort of blend the edges out. This eyeshadow palette is very grunge-inspired. Just focusing it on the outer end, and then dragging it through the crease. Just blend it out a little. And now my cat is eating, and my upstairs neighbors are making so much noise. Always happens right when I start filming. Now I'm going to take a Refer 02 brush. I'm going to use the tip of it. Go back into the black and just go on my lower lash line. So I think since ISAMAYA is launching in retail stores, they're basically out of stock of like all of their products. I think they're going to come out with a whole new line of products or something. So I will link this palette in the description with all the links I could find, but it seems like they're sold out everywhere, so I don't know. Hopefully it comes back. I love a messy, smoky eye moment. I saw someone calling the look that I'm gonna do, which is like my favorite type of look, ethereal grunge. And I think that's like my favorite genre of eye makeup. I'm also going to deepen the outer end here, like on my lash line. I'm going to put a little right here on my lid, kind of like a halo eye. Just gonna use my finger. I know this is looking crazy so far, but trust the process. I think I'm gonna deepen the lower lash just a little bit. I'm just gonna use my finger and smudge this out. In my head, this wasn't gonna be a very, like, messy, grungy look, but it might end up being that. I think I'm gonna take this shade down here like a metallic copper. I'm going to take it on the Refer 27. Place that lightly on the outer end. And since I have hooded eyes, I'm kind of just going right above the crease. There's also something about these eyeshadows that they kind of just like blend themselves somehow, which makes them fun. And also the color story looks kind of like strange, I guess. All the colors work together. The possibilities really are endless with this palette. Every time I use this palette, I just like stare at it for a few minutes in between each step because I never know what I want to do next. Okay, I think I'm going to take this shade here. It's like a bronzy coppery shade. I think I'm going to focus it on, I don't really know, maybe just like the outer end here. Like I want to try to use a lot of the shades in here for this look. I'm going to take the shade here, that duochrome. And this does have like a semi-transparent base, so I will be putting things on top, but look how pretty that is. It's one of my favorites. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Okay, so I kind of want to go back to the lower lash because I don't know where I'm going with this look yet, and I have an idea of what I want to do on the lower lash, so I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to go into this gold shade. Go on the lower lash line. Stopping right in the middle, basically. Now I'm going to take the shade here. It's like a green gold. It's very interesting. Go on the outer end of my lower lash line. Just going to bring it up a little on the outer end. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm still trusting the process. I just wet my brush. I'm going to go back into the gold and focus that right in the inner corner here. Okay, I'm like not feeling this look yet, So we're going to just go into the green. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Maybe it'll inspire me. I might just not use brushes for the rest of this. It's so pretty. Look at that. The way these shadows layer on top of each other is my favorite part about this album. What am I saying? It's my favorite thing about this palette. I just got a notification on my phone that the new FKA Twigs album just dropped, so maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, now I'm going to go back into this copper shade. I'm just going to pat that on the outer end and above the crease here. The sparkles are like unreal. I just wet my brush and I went back in to the copper shade. So I want it to be a little bit more intense. That's more of the vibe I was going for. Just like kind of blending it above the crease a little bit. The shade here is another topper. It has like almost a transparent base, but there's like gold and green, like a sheen, like it's kind of like the blue shade here where you can't see it unless the light hits it. It's hard to see on camera, but I'm gonna take that shade, just put it in her corner. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it a little more of like a messy, grungy look and go into one of my favorites. This shade here, it's like a black base, but it has multicolored sparkles in it. You can kind of see it. Use the Refer 27. Put this on the outer end. And into the crease here. I'm going to use a clean brush. This is a Refer 15. And just blend this out. Whatever's left in the brush, I'm just going to bring into the inner crease here. You're probably watching this like, why did we do all of those steps first and then just cover them up. That always happens when I use this palette. But in the end, it somehow works. So I'm just going to drag whatever's left in my lower lash. So this is a really interesting one. It almost looks chunky, but it gives like a wet effect. I'm running out of room. It literally looks like wet skin. I'm gonna place that on the brow bone. Now I'm going to go into the icy shade with a wet brush. Actually, I'm going to take my Artiste oval brush. I'm going to take this silver actually first. Now I'm going to go into the blue shade. I'm just going to take a little of the black and just go back over the eye socket right here. And then for just one more layer of glitter, I'm going to take this here. It's like a champagne sheen. Place that right in the center. I'm not mad at it. I think I'm done with the eyeshadow. I'm going to do some eyeliner and mascara. This is the Wonderskin 1440 Longwear eyeliner in the shade Black Truffle. It's like a black with little silver glitters in it. I'm just going to line my waterline. It's okay if it's messy. That's kind of the vibe. Also gonna do inner corner here. Eyes are watering. And mascara, this is the Surratt Noir Lash Tint. I should have tight lined. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be washing this off right after this. And my attention span is fleeting. So I'm kind of rushing at this point so I get this over with. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, I'm not mad at it actually. I should finish up with some ISAMAYA lip gloss. This is the ISAMAYA LIPLACQ 2.0 in the shade Lotus. Alright, and that is the look using the ISAMAYA Industrial Color Pigments eyeshadow palettes. What do we think? Let me change up some lighting. Do a little close up. So pretty. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and comment and click the little notification bell. And if you're a fan of relaxing, soft-spoken ASMR beauty content, make sure to subscribe. I love getting ready with you guys, so again, thank you. I will see you in the next one. Bye.